welcome to episode 2.
Two.
Of Cocteau Twinks. I'm Jade.
I'm Ethan. We're back.
And we bring you nothing but corruption and debauchery. So
We got nothing.
I'm like so excited. Like round 2, baby. Everybody
Yup.
wanted it. Don't be mad at me. Like 6 people replied to my story being like, oh, your podcast is like so cool.
I think I got one response.
Wait, who?
Maybe I made it up. Maybe I'm just lying.
But yeah, like I was thank you everyone. Thank you fans for
Thank
enjoying
you to
it.
my fans.
Thank you to our fans for enjoying it. Because it's fun. Like it's kind of fun.
It's quite challenging for me,
Yeah, it's just like
but it's fun. It's fun. I swear.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's funny because people always like ask me, they're like, oh, like, are you, so like, when are you gonna like have me as a host? When are you gonna have me as a guest host on your show?
That's what I'm for.
And I'm like, bitch, this is Cocteau Twinks. 2 cocks, 2 twinks. And that's Ethan and I.
That's what I was saying. Then how the name should be read.
Like COCK
Yeah.
TWO.
And then you said, no, that's stupid.
But like that's what it is. But obviously, you know, I had to pay homage to the real band. But like
Whatever.
I can't have 3 people. I can't have 4 people because then that would be quadro twinks.
Ooh.
So I'm like, I don't know. Like Ethan and I like, oh, sorry if that's loud. Ethan and I like we do this together. Like we're the face of the brand. So like, don't fucking come at me and be like, oh, like I want to join so bad because if I wanted you to join, I would have asked. So
Me too.
hashtag me too.
Ah.
So I need to stop saying that. Ever since Mason said it once, I like can't get it out of my head. Like,
Yeah, don't copy Mason.
I know. Well, anyways, before we, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess this episode has already started, but I wrote notes because people were telling me like, I think your podcast needs a little more structure, and like you need to write down stuff that you want to talk about, which I don't necessarily believe. So to all my haters, keep on sucking because I'm about to come. But like I did actually write down notes because there was stuff that I wanted to like, what's the word? Like conclude? No, there was
Follow up.
follow up. There was things that I wanted to follow up. So
I've got no notes because I don't think structure is important. I think I did a great job and I'm not taking notes from anyone.
because you're just like really like sporadic and like you really like living in the moment. You know,
I'm so chill.
you're just so chill and nonchalant and like, you know, like you can just do anything, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't bother you.
Yeah, I'm me. You can't change that. I'm gonna do me. Tell them that I'm doing me.
No. I'm gonna do my own thing. Oh God, guys, I think I'm like really sick. By the way, like, I think I got really sick from like vaping too much. But like, I don't have like the COVID symptoms, but like my nose is like completely blocked, and it has been for the past like 2 weeks. And like, I just feel really like stuffy and like disgusting.
I think I'm sick as well, but I'm like tough and manly.
Yeah, he just like pushes through it. All the testosterone in your body is just like fighting that disease.
I have stuff to do. I got work to do. I can't let it get me down. No.
Yeah, totally. Did you think in the last podcast that we filmed that like we like looked hot?
I looked great.
Because I was like looking at my face, like, cause I did a listening party at my house with my siblings, like a watch party, which I don't know if that was the best idea because it revealed a lot of things to them which they didn't know or didn't necessarily need to know about me. But
They're gonna see it.
yeah, I know.
It's no surprise.
I know, but yeah, I was like looking at my face while I was like watching it. I was watching myself, and I was like I need to start mogging a bit more when I'm on here. Like, You know, like I just feel like I need to stop being so fucking ugly. Can someone fix that?
I know a guy.
If there are any doctors or plastic surgeons or mental health specialists watching this podcast, please hit our line. Please comment down below.
Please let Jade know.
Please DM us on Instagram because I need help. Yeah, if you hear me like sniffle, like don't recoil in disgust. Like it's just my nose is so blocked. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, these were my notes. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Hit me.
Okay, so my vaginal dryness update, you guys. So Ethan already knows this tea, but I figured I might as well share it because I didn't get to follow up. But I realized that like the reason why I had been experiencing like vaginal dryness during sex, particularly with men, like not really with like women or like other queer people, but like because I mean, guys, like come on, like my brother's like a psychologist, so of course I talked to him about this, and he basically kind of clocked me and like pointed out that like whenever I like have like experience intimacy with men, like I always really focus on like the way that they're perceiving me. So like I think my issue was that like I would be with a guy and then I would feel like I didn't feel necessarily like cared for or like respected by him. Like he didn't do anything to show me that like he wants me so bad, right? Like I'm just there at his house, like, you know, from to his convenience. I'm just like there at his house. So like he's already gotten what he's like wanted. But like he hasn't like proven to me that like he really, really wants me bad and like really wants to see me and, you know, respects me, respects my time and like cares about me and whatever, wants to spoil me. So like the reason, like I was really focused on like the way that like these men are like perceiving me, and then that makes me feel insecure about myself because then I start to think like, oh, like, you know, I'm ugly or like my body's not tea or like
No.
don't fucking touch
That body
me.
of yours is absurd.
But yeah, I would like get really insecure about that, and then because I was like so in my head during sex,
Okay, keep going.
I like couldn't like get turned on, or it would take me like a really long time to get turned on.
Get too on.
Because you know I love to get too on. But so that's sort of what I realized. So after that realization, now I'm gonna only really see someone who like would walk through fire for me, essentially.
So you're celibate. You copied me.
But that's what it is, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, as Sam said best, like, my pussy and my hole are a needle in a haystack. And I need to start respecting myself more and, like, only giving it up, like, putting out for people who genuinely deserve it. Because in my mind, I was doing it because I was just, like, trying to bust a nut. And I was like, oh, like, they're using me for sex, so, like, I can use them back, and, like, that's okay. But, like, I've come to realize that, like, it was never really like that. Like, because the difference between these men that I was fucking and me is that, like, I actually have some sort of, at least a shred of, like, respect for them. So, you know, I actually genuinely was attracted to them and liked them, but I don't really think that they, like, liked me back like that. Not like a serious like, do you know what I mean?
I think I get it.
But, like, a like that it's, like you're genuinely grateful that I'm in your presence right now and I'm spending time with you, you know? So that's what I figured out. That's what the vaginal dryness was. It wasn't another venereal disease that I managed to pick up. Because, bitch, I got plenty. Oh. Okay, that is so not fucking
maybe
true.
don't say
I'm
that.
just going to put it out there. I've never gotten an STD. I have gotten an STI because I think, like, yeast infection and, like, thrush, UTI, like, that counts. Yeah, one time my ex-boyfriend gave me a yeast infection because we would have like unprotected sex. And then I got so mad that like I gave it to him back.
Like in a meal?
No, like I didn't tell him that I had it, and then like we had sex. And then after we had sex, like the day after, he was like, hey babe, like my dick is like really red and like weird right now. And I was like, surprise, because my pussy's like that too. So fucking two can play at that game, bitch. Like, don't fucking play with me because I'm not the one.
Yeah, I saw a video of some lady who cooked some, maybe it was like bread or something with some sort of vaginal matter. And
oh, I know.
Did you send me that?
I did not send you that, but I know.
And then she got oral thrush from it because she got a nasty puss.
That's fucked. Well, okay, but if you ate like yeast infection, like I think anyone would get oral thrush, you know?
Yeah, I'm not like anyone.
I don't think yeast infection is like the worst one. Like it feels like sometimes I'd be fucking if I mean, I haven't gotten a yeast infection in God knows how long, but sometimes when I used to get yeast infections, I would like fuck because like when like a guy would be fucking me, his dick would be scratching like the right spot and it would feel so good. Can you imagine like the best massage or back scratch you've ever received in your life? Like that's what it would feel like. And like the only con, I guess, is like when it like when it burns, like when you pee, that's like pretty fucking like nasty. Also, when you have to like pee multiple times, because this is what happens. Like you feel like you really, really, really need to pee. Like I'm gonna bust, and then you go to the toilet. You go to the toilet, and then when you piss, like one drop of piss comes out. And then it happens again in like 5 minutes. And it keeps going like that. That's the worst side effect. I hate that.
Terribly sad. Yeah. Never experienced it because... No, not because I'm better. I don't want to say that.
Like every time I think...
I get no action.
Every time I think about like a woman like getting like a yeast infection, like I start to get like really like emotional. Like because it's just like... insane like what women have to like go through like every day.
No one believes you. No one thinks.
Nobody believes you. Not the IKEA bisexual couch, bitch.
What?
You know the IKEA bisexual. You know the IKEA bisexual couch. It's like they did like a pride range, and then they have the bisexual couch, and then it's got all these like purple and like blue and pink hands on it, and then it says "Nobody believes you" on it. Bitch.
That's my life. That's my whole life.
Yo, that IKEA bisexual couch, like, down. Like, I need that for my motherfucking house. I need that so bad. It's like the kind of, like, couch that you, like, would want to sit on when you're, like, tripping balls on acid. Because, like, it would just fuck you up for life. But anyways, here's my next note.
Please go on. That was riveting.
Oh, Ethan's Asianness. Nobody messaged me.
Huh?
Nobody messaged me guessing what Asian he was.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
We did that.
But I'm just gonna like, no, you know what? I'm gonna wait.
I don't like when people guess.
Yeah, really?
It's kind of weird. Like, oh, guess. And then they're like, wrong. And like, guess again. And then they keep getting it wrong. And then you just hype it up. And then eventually I say,
I'm Korean.
I'm half Indian. And then no one is gagged. Everyone's like, oh,
no, I feel like everyone's super gagged by that though.
No, but half Indian and half white is not that interesting.
But like...
It's only interesting because I look white.
Yeah, but that's what makes it interesting.
And then after that, people stop talking to me. That's when they leave.
I gotta say, I'm really bad at guessing. Like, when people ask me to guess, like, their race, like, I just can't tell. Like, and I was talking about this with my siblings, but, like, bitch, I can't tell the difference between a Korean, a Filipino, a Vietnamese person, a Chinese person. Like, I can't tell shit. Because, like, I don't know if there's, like, something wrong with me, but, like, my facial like recognition skill, like that part of my brain, like I don't think it works, you know? And that's why I can never tell when anyone is like trans. Like I literally can never like clock someone.
You're a hero. You're so kind.
Cause I'm such a feminist.
You're so sweet.
But like so many
times.
times.
I think guessing people's race is like kind of weird because like you're basing it off of like how they're meant to look.
Like stereotypes.
And then you
Yeah.
forget that they're
Like how slanted their eyes are. You can like guess the type of Asian. But I think it's interesting that you're half Indian because no one can ever guess. And then like, but then when people meet your family, they're like, oh.
I feel like other half Indian people would be able to guess because they're like, wow, this guy's like really attractive and I'm really attractive and half Indian. And then they'd be like, he must be really like
Bitch,
half
you
Indian
think you're
as well.
Dev Patel.
Because half Indian people are the prettiest mix.
You want to be Dev Patel so fucking bad, like for real.
I'm him. I think I'm him. I think he's half as well. He's Australian in that one movie.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I think it's interesting, and like, it's interesting to me because there are so many of like my friends who think that you're just like some white guy. So whenever I say that like you're Asian, they think I'm lying. Like they act like this one girl like messaged me, I remember, and she was like saying like, no fucking way he's Asian. Like that's a fucking white fucking twink. Like no fucking way. I was like, Jesus.
White what? A what?
I was like, damn, bitch, like chill. Like, no, he's Asian. And like, it's kind of crazy that like when you're something that's like I don't know, I'm sure that a lot of Asians would experience this, but like having to like prove yourself in some way, or like, especially growing up in like a Western country.
It's really hard being Asian. It's really difficult.
Okay, Bjork. You think you're Joseph Gordon-Levitt, huh?
What are you getting at? What are you trying to say?
What rustles through trees without making a sound? Anyways, so if anyone guessed half Indian, just DM us because you will get your cash prize.
I thought we had to take turns on their feet.
You will get your cash prize and your booking. We will book you. You will be one of our clients. So come through. Just let us know. Last one's a rotten egg. Be there or be square. Early bird gets the worm.
You've got a couple more.
Don't cast pearls at swines.
I've never heard that.
It's a Bible verse my brother quoted me the other day.
Give a mouse a cookie.
If you give a mouse a cookie. Okay, yes, if you give a mouse a cookie. I always talk about that book, but no one knows what I'm
Wait, did we talk about it in the last one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But like, no, I think we talked about it in the pilot that we filmed. Does anyone know this book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? Because I read this book when I was younger, and it's so cute. And I feel like I always say the title out loud and no one understands what the fuck I'm talking about.
It did show up on my Instagram.
Like, I think I'm just like...
Instagram.
Like, personally, like, I think I'm just really, like, niche and, like esoteric. Like, all of my references, like, nobody understands because, baby, I am the reference. And, like, I think that's what's going on. Like, so this is, you know, the people that I've been interacting with my age, like, they just don't get me. And, like, they'll never understand. I'm on some opium shit right now. So that was the conclusion that I came to. Okay, my other note. I wrote this note, but all I said was expectation of me being a slut. And I don't know what it was relating to.
Maybe you were just having a bad day.
I was just feeling really insecure and self-doubtful.
Maybe it's about your Instagram stories. Maybe it's how like you're all talk, but then when you show up, you're like,
I'm like, I stand like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I will say that in terms of like speaking of expectations about like myself or whatever, I was talking about this with Ethan, but like
me?
With you, doll.
Okay.
What other Ethan
I
do I talk to?
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, you should be sorry, bitch. Now suck my fucking dick.
Oh.
Whoa, that was
You
major.
have one? You got one of those?
It's been growing. It's growing under the table right now as we speak. So yeah, my my beefy flaps are now getting mistaken for a cock. Do you like the? Whoa, chill.
I'm sorry.
Do you like the word dick or cock better?
Probably dick.
But like, if you were
Really
dirty
had to think
talking with
about it.
someone, would you say dick or cock?
I've never been in that situation.
Yeah. Well, personally, if I were you, I don't think I think cock is just too like. I feel like cock is like the equivalent to cunt. Like if I was gonna say like, yeah, lick my fucking cunt, or like suck my fucking cock.
Yeah.
They're both very similar. I feel like dick is a bit more gentle.
I'm quite gentle. I'll go with Willy.
Gentle
I'll go with
hands. Gentle hands.
What are you doing?
Ladies with gentle hands. Wiener, fat, member,
My sausage.
Johnny, Princess Sophia,
Shaft.
Shaft, yeah.
Princess Sophia.
Again,
Can you
another
explain it?
reference of mine that you'll never understand. It's
Go on, explain it.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. All my beautiful bitches watching right now will understand
don't
what
think
I'm
I've seen
talking about. What's another dick word? Like penis? Oh yeah. You wanna
Penis.
fuck my penis, baby.
Oh.
You see, that just doesn't sound right.
Sit on my penis.
Sit on my penis. Yeah, one time I was like fucking this guy who was telling me to like worship his cock and balls. He was like, worship my cock, baby, worship my cock and balls. Which I think
I heard that
worshipping is
story.
like when you like I was just deep throating him like really hard and like all the way in, like my like the drool from my mouth dripping like all over his balls. That's what worshipping means, I think. I think it's something that they say in porn, but I've never actually like had sex with someone who'd said that to me before. So like I was like, whoa,
It's a little bit odd.
like take me to church. He took my ass to church. His dick was massive, by the way. It was massive. It was like 7-inch soft.
What's that, like 4 hard? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like, but it's okay. Like I'm fine. I had to get a couple stitches afterwards, but I'm good now. I'm ready to go back in the ring. No, just kidding. I think my pussy is like pretty elastic. Like it's tight, but it's like it can stretch, but it can still retain its tightness. But I think all pussy is like that. I don't think anyone could really have like a loose vagina.
I got one.
Yeah, you got them loose lips, baby.
You're loose-lipped. You won't shut up.
Yeah. Yap, yap, yap. Like, unless you gave birth to like 10 children, then maybe you could potentially, it could be slightly looser.
Don't shame them.
No, I'm not saying that's like a bad thing, but I'm saying like,
Well, it really sounded...
I'm
Please
saying like
say it,
over time, maybe like when you get, like, I don't know, like, I wonder what 80-year-old pussy is like compared to like, sorry, I know this is getting really graphic and weird, but like, I kind of think about that. Like, if I was a grandma, would my vagina still have the same like elasticity and like tightness as it does now?
You know, I've never wanted to think about that. And I'm actually kind of mad.
Because then at what at what point is like too too many stretches like too much? You know what I mean? Like okay, let's say like I have had sex, like this is not my body count, but the amount of times I've had sex is maybe close to like
1,000.
1,000 or like 500 plus or something, right? That's not the body count though. Don't forget that. Anyways, like, is it like you do 500 like times your vag is stretched, and then finally the 501st time, that's when it like breaks beyond repair?
No, that's not how anything works.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but maybe it also depends on like the girth of like the cock that you're taking too. Or, you know, if you've put like a sphincter in there and like stretched it out, you
This
know
is really outside of my
what
expertise.
they do with like buttholes. Sphincters
That's-
are outside of your expertise. Oh, I find that really hard to believe, bitch. I love when you look at me with that toothy smile. You're like,
What?
you give me this face. You give me this face. You're like, okay, I had another note. Wait,
I'm not gonna turn out.
I didn't even get into what that was like a whole ass tangent.
What did that eat?
Wait, what I was trying to say was that from my Instagram stories, people think that I'm like crazy. Like people think that I'm like, I get it. It's like, you know, what I post is like not like any other because yeah, I'm not like any other bitch. And I can say that with my whole chest. Like that's just the real tea. But like, I know that like what I post online is like everybody clocks it and thinks it's like unhinged or like Jade's unmedicated and Jade needs to get on the meds and Jade
Why are
needs
you
to be locked
doing
into a padded
quotes?
cell.
Why are you making it seem like that's not the case?
Because like finger puppets. Look, do you see the shadow?
Okay, you really need help. Oh, I was just having fun. I just got distracted.
You know, one time I was hanging out with B and I did this to her. She was like, we were at Mason swimming and she like she was putting on sunscreen and I said to her, I was like, do you need someone to put it on for you? I don't know
Like
why
a predator.
I did that. I don't know why I did that, but I just like my hands started moving and I couldn't stop. It was so embarrassing. No, I think I'm like actually like socially inept. Like I'm so bad at interacting with people in real life. It's like awful. Like people think that I'm like extroverted and a social butterfly, but I'm not. Like I think I'm just crazy and autistic as fuck. And then like the people that fuck with me, and the people that don't really fucking don't.
I think you're extroverted. The extrovert doesn't mean you're a pro at talking to people. It just means you're loud as hell.
Boy, you loud as hell.
No, I think you're extroverted still. Even if like sometimes you feel like you're talking too much and wish you weren't talking, but like
Yeah.
you still end up being extroverted.
Yeah.
Because if you're an introvert, then what am I?
Bitch, you're nothing.
Oh!
Oh my god. How long have you been having that in for? Okay, but what I was gonna say is that if some of y'all took the chance to really get to know me, really get to know me, like you would be blessed and highly favored.
Oh.
Because I'm a multifaceted person. There are lots of different sides to me. Like sometimes I'm crazy cuckoo cunt, but sometimes I'm really thought-provoking and avant-garde.
No, you're not. There's definitely a second side to you, but it's not that.
I'm really fun. Like I'm like actually like I'm like a chill stoner.
Like you've got being, I think one of your sides is being hateful as a joke on Instagram, and then the other side is just being hateful.
But it means like I can critically think.
What?
Like,
That is your
like,
biggest flaw.
Imagine if you met someone who like felt apathetic towards everything.
Me.
Like I feel something towards everything, and that shows that I have critical thinking skills, and I'm like using my brain the way that God intended.
I don't know if the two are related at all.
Well, I just wanted to say that there's more than what meets the eye.
There really is.
Thank
Keep
you.
going, keep talking.
And like, I mean, Ethan also is pretty multifaceted as well for a man, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Like, he has no
What do you mean?
emotional intelligence. He's manipulative. No, I think, like, okay, well, from this podcast, I think people can tell that, like, he's, like, mild or, like, meek-mannered or whatever the fuck that means. Shy.
Quite rude. Really, actually rude.
I hate
I'm
shy
not
people.
meek-mannered. I'm well-mannered, my lady.
And well-adjusted to society.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to Ethan. Like, if y'all don't know, he's actually a Gemini. So that should say a lot.
Shit means nothing to me.
And like Ethan is like funny, really funny, but like he can also be really cruel sometimes or just really mean. But like the thing with him is like he's not doing it with like malicious intent. Like he's doing it like he's like completely oblivious to the fact that like what he said was like cut deep and was like genuinely evil and made me question my own sanity and worth.
You need to toughen up. That's that.
Fucking snowflakes. But I like when you do that because I think I need someone like that in my life to balance me out, because if I didn't have that voice in my head saying, you're not good enough, little girl, you'll never be good enough, then, you know, I'd be a complete menace.
Okay, I'm not that rude. I don't call you little girl.
Yeah, like Ethan is
Little
like
they.
the Lilo to my Stitch.
I haven't seen it. I've seen it twice. No, I was thinking
Oh, you were thinking?
about how I'm extremely pessimistic and it's ruining my life.
Pessimistic about what, cunt?
I think everything.
About jerking off?
No. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, because that is actually really...
Alright. I see you. I see you.
Intensive care unit. No, I'm really pessimistic about stuff. And I think it relates back to me not really feeling anything a lot of the time and just being very super chill. I don't know if it's really the worst trait about me that I'm pessimistic, because I think it saved me in a lot of situations where like my expectations for people and the things I need are just like they don't exist and it's very low. Like I don't really need validation from people. So when I don't get validation from Jade, it's still okay.
From me?
I can live.
Okay.
Okay, you care about me so little. Let's have a who cares about the other person less challenge. I think you win.
We need like a ballroom crash on this soundboard. No, that's not it. You know, like a anyways. Are you pessimistic or like apathetic though?
I don't know what apathetic means.
Apathetic is when you just feel like completely nothing towards everything. But then pessimistic is like you feel negatively, like you think, like you assume that like something is going to go wrong. But then apathetic is like either way, I don't give a fuck.
I think I'm maybe both. Like I'm pessimistic where I think something will be bad, but then I'm apathetic because I don't give a shit. Is that just apathetic?
Right. Yeah, I feel like that could just be apathetic because...
But then I feel like I'm pessimistic because if someone's telling me something, like I try and get them on the same level as like, it's probably going to go bad. So you should not do that.
What do you mean telling you something? Can you give an example? Like this is so vague. Why is this so vague?
Okay, an example is when I think you had like some runway or something or some walk or some shit you had to do and you were like not feeling like confident enough. And I was like thinking like, well, I wouldn't be confident enough. So like, that's totally fine. Like I can't hype you up and be like, no, do it. Because if someone was hyping me up and telling me to do it, I would hit them.
Okay.
No, I just feel like shit.
Yeah, but that's because like you don't have experience in walking runway, which honestly you should try, but whatever, that's just my opinion. I think that like
my life is a runway.
If you knew what it was like, I think you would be able to give advice based on that. But like, I mean, okay, what if I had like a job interview? I think you could hype me up for that. Because, like, remember the last time...
Okay, but I think it depends how, like, worth it is. If it's a shit job, then be like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Because, like, remember the last time I had a job interview and you told me that, like, if I got the job, like, you would eat my pussy for like 3 hours straight.
I didn't say that.
And then I got the job.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I did not get that motherfucking job. Bitch, I'm literally like that one unemployed friend at 2 p.m. on a Thursday. At
8 a.m. after watching 5 movies.
Yeah, I went to bed at 8 a.m. today, and then I woke up at like 12:30. I watched 5 movies.
5 guys.
I watched Monkey Man. I watched 20th Century Girl. I watched You've Got Mail, When Harry Met Sally, Uptown Girls, and then I started Scenes from a Marriage. So I'm like on the second episode. Thank you, Lala, for the recommendation.
I got 7.
6. Oh, 2 episodes. Yeah, okay.
I'm kidding.
Shut up.
I miscounted.
But yeah, I've wanted to watch Scenes from a Marriage for a long time, but then I never got around to it. But oh my god,
guys.
Oscar Isaac, I would literally like let him fuck me unprotected, like impregnate me, and when the cum shoots out his dick, like I want it to shoot all the way throughout my small intestine, my liver, my lungs, my heart.
They're not connected.
You know, go all the way up my throat and come out of my mouth. Like,
you know nothing of anatomy.
Oscar Isaac, like I'm gay, but Oscar Isaac is so fucking hot, bro.
You know that video of the script reading?
Oh my god, yes! Yes!
I don't know any of the lines.
I love Oscar Isaac. And like, I didn't really get the hype until after like...
I think I loved him first. So we'll leave it there.
Until after like Across the Spider-Verse when he like voice acts, because he's got like a sexy voice. But then I was like, let me look at his face. And baby, when I looked at his face and when I looked at his chest and his arms and his cut cock, because he's definitely circumcised, and his thighs, and his nipples and his fingernails.
Ooh.
Bitch.
Let's look at yours.
Get me alone in a room. Get me in a room alone with him and
That's
a jar of
poo.
peanut butter.
That one's poo.
Get me in a room with him, lock us in with a jar of peanut butter. And bitch, he is gonna have to come out and immediately be put into a psychiatric ward because his ass gonna be fucked up. I can tell you that much. Like, oh my god. But yeah, so he's in Scenes from a Marriage. So it's been delightful so far. But yeah, I don't know. My sleep schedule is really whack recently because I did start working and I work very late hours. I'll either do like an 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. or a 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So like I'm always up at this time of night. Like, bitch, I'm up. So it's really hard for me to get to sleep at like a normal time now. Also, I've just been getting really sad recently at night. And it's...
Which one is it? No.
Yeah, wait. Let's do it again. Also, I've been getting really sad recently at night. Do you get that? Like, before you go to sleep, you like relive every like embarrassing or like awful moment in your life?
No, I think the only time I can't sleep is if I have something like uni work due, and then I just get like really sweaty, and then I sleep. But
in like a pool of your sweat, like you're like.
That's how I like it.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, because I've been seeing some memes about it online that like other people do this as well. But,
I think
like,
it's normal.
Yeah, I think mine is like really bad though. Like, there's this one particular memory I think about, which I guess I'll share because maybe it'll make me feel less embarrassed about it. But one time when I was in year 7, I had this friend and we would take the bus home every day, and it was cute because we would like listen to music together, and he introduced me to like the Avalanches and stuff, right? So we'd sit on the bus together and listen to music. And then one time we were on the bus, and then my brother and his friends got on the bus, and then my brother's friend was like making fun of my friend and I, and then he was like, "Oh, is that your boyfriend?" And then I was like so embarrassed because I think I did like him at the time. But then I got so embarrassed, I like got really hot in the face. And then I was like, I said, because like at the time, like I was like Christian. I was like 13 at a Christian school. So then I was like, I was like, I would never have a boyfriend. Like, I was like, boyfriends are a waste of time. And like, I made this whole point, and I was like, and I think I said, I was like, also, I'm saving myself for God. Like, I literally said something like that.
Well,
and I said it with, like, my whole chest, right? And, like, obviously this guy sitting next to me, like, I was, like, probably experiencing the worst secondhand embarrassment to date, right? And, like, immediately when I sat down next to him, I, like, immediately regretted it. And I was just silent for the rest of the ride. But yeah, that is, like, one of my most embarrassing stories. To follow up on that story, we did rekindle our friendship years later and have crazy sex. So, yeah, we broke into a school and had sex in the pool. That's another story for another time. But anyways, like, which is crazy because also, like, my life is a movie and, like,
no, it's not.
you know, not me, like, fucking, like, my middle school crush, right? Like, that's
Middle
crazy,
school?
right? Yeah, like, year
What do you mean
7.
we didn't have middle school.
No, but, like, middle school is, like, those are the years, year 7 to 9. That's
Yeah, if
middle.
you're American,
Oh, like,
try and beat the American allegations.
my pronouns are US of A. Wait, I'm gonna check the camera.
Please be recording, please be recording, please be recording.
Hey everyone. Sorry, my fucking I literally filmed this with my iPhone.
Your brick phone.
My brick phone, and it's like, I don't know, it's an iPhone 11, so like it's kind of dodgy, but so if I lost a bit of footage, like, you know, I've lost a bit of footage, so like my apologies, my liege. But yeah, that's why in the first episode I just kept checking the camera because, bitch, I was so paranoid, and like now it's done the thing again. It's done the damn thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
But anyways, what were we talking
What was
about?
we speaking about?
Okay, it was Oscar Isaac. Oh yeah. So okay, my embarrassing moments.
Yeah,
So
that story was not that embarrassing.
that's one of my but that is one of my most embarrassing moments. You don't think it's that embarrassing?
No, I think you're quite lucky for that to be the most embarrassing.
No, but I kind of think about how, like, the guy I was with, like, how I made him feel in that moment. And it was probably embarrassing for him because maybe at the time he liked me back. And then imagine somebody that likes you, like, saying something like that about you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like...
I've heard worse. You've treated me worse than that.
But, like, I always think about how he felt. And then, like, that's one of those memories that, like, when I think about it at night, it's so embarrassing I have to scream. Like, I have to scream to, like, let out, like, the secondhand embarrassment I'm feeling. I go, like, ah! Ah!
I think that's the cringe
I go
part.
like
What are you
that.
talking about? You're screaming in your bedroom?
But yeah, I have heaps and heaps of embarrassing moments in my archive. Like, you know, and I know that you're meant to kill the part of you that cringes, but like, bitch, I'd be cringing every fucking day at like all the shit that I've done in my life. Like, actually though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Also, no, wait, here's another one. Oh my God, I keep bringing up my Christian school, my Christian upbringing, and like I'm wearing this hat. Like, I think that's funny. This is another one. So one time when I was in year 6, I like got into a fight with like one of like my best friends at the time because she was like interested in this guy and she was like she wanted to like date him. But like me being raised by my crazy Bible bashing dad who would always say shit about like practicing abstinence and like if you have a boyfriend you're a slut and like you know you should never have sex with someone before marriage. So like or like kiss someone, right?
Yeah.
So I remember I got into a fight with her and we were like in the schoolyard at school and I was like going off on her and I was basically saying all the stuff like, oh, if you want to date that boy then like you're a slut and like you know, like God is not gonna forgive you and like all the stuff. Isn't it so ironic the shit I used to preach and the way that I turned out? Like, bitch, if anyone is gonna be at those fucking gates in hell, it's me. It's me. Like, I'm taking over Satan's role when I die. But basically, yeah, I got into this fight with her and I was yelling at her in front of like all these people talking about like how like she has like she needs to like get rid of these like ungodly desires and like all this stuff. And yeah, and I guess the irony of that situation is that I probably turned out to be a much bigger slut than she could ever be. So, you know, hey, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm
No.
sorry that I said that to you.
No, I think you should message them and say that. I'll be like, oh, if you happen to be watching this, you know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna message.
But if
and
you're
be
not
like,
watching it, I don't care.
I'm gonna message and be like, remember when we had beef in year 6? Like, I just wanted to say sorry.
Remember when we fought? Watch my newest podcast episode to find out what I have to say.
Remember that time I showed up with your panties under my coat? But like,
You're so funny.
yeah, I know. And you love me for it. Oh. Anyways, but yeah, so I have a lot of embarrassing memories that like I relive a lot. Also a lot of traumatic like memories as well. Which I'm not going to get into too early in the podcast because I think it will turn people off. And also, a lady never kisses and tells.
You stole that line.
Yeah, from your girlfriend. Oh, guys.
No.
It's very early stages.
Moving on.
Chaser. Who said that? Well, I just wanted to make a little note to say that so far Ethan's dating has been going really well. Can you agree? Oh, guys, he's stuck. Wait, guys, somebody's gonna have to suck his cock to unfreeze him. Oh my god, you guys.
Get sucking, baby. You need to stay out of my business. And I mean it.
Okay.
I'll stay out of yours.
Oh, you love being in my hairy business.
Do you have a tissue? I just vomited.
Yeah. Wait, do you actually need tissue?
Is there a booger?
No, you're okay. I just have to lick it out. So salty. Do you have any notes to add about your dating so far?
No. That's my life.
This is my life.
I don't need 800 people on your Instagram story knowing what I'm doing.
He got so mad. This guy, who's this guy? I'm Pops. He got really mad because I posted a picture of him at his Sneaky Link's house, and I just thought it was funny because like almost 900 people viewed that story. So first of all, the dolls are talking, and second of all, I just think it's hilarious, and like I think it's really cute that like Ethan is like getting ran through because well, it has taken Ethan 3 or 4 years to start dating, to start going on dates and seeing people ever since we broke up, which was 2020. Like, that's insane.
It takes a long time to heal a broken heart.
Like, how do you mend a broken heart? You know that song, Baby, it's Al Green.
Maybe that's why you think this is your business, because you're seeing it that way.
My hairy business.
This has nothing to do with you.
But like, I'm just like really happy for Ethan, like genuinely, and I want to share it with the world. Like,
I don't.
Because this is the thing. I've wanted Ethan to get back into the ring for like so long.
I'm doing it for myself.
I've wanted him to date for himself for so long because he has a lot of...
You just want me to leave you alone.
He has a lot of like service and love and talents to bestow upon someone, and I want him to do that, and I want him to like, you know, get into his like hanky-panky era. So I'm very happy for you. Like, for real.
I still don't think I have that much to offer, so please do not hit me up.
Well, he can drive.
I'm busy.
He has iPhone. He eats hot chip. He doesn't lie. Bisexual. Circumcision scar.
No.
I'm about to cook. Ethan has a crazy foreskin.
No. Shut the fuck up. Go back to your notes. Refer back to your notes because I did not see that on there.
Like, Bitches call me Elastigirl because of my pussy, but bitches call him Elastiboy because of his foreskin. That should be stretchy, like a Chinese finger trap.
Stop.
Like,
no,
if you put
stop.
your fingers in it.
This is sexual harassment.
Hashtag me too.
My coworker is.
Watch this.
No, you're my coworker and you're sexually harassing me.
I'm you guy. Whoa.
Get away from me.
Bitch. Okay,
We're done.
well, if you want to find out more about Ethan's foreskin, you'll have to organize a date with him. So y'all can do that in his Instagram DMs.
Don't do that in my Instagram DMs.
I am the pretty handler, so you can come to me first.
Please don't go to Jade.
You know how many people have DM'd me on Instagram being like, "Is Ethan available?"
Yeah, stop doing that. Please.
It's like he's like a soft drink or some shit that's like constantly being sold out, or like a video game. Like, it's insane. But I always show him. I always show him if someone's taken interest, and he says yay or nay. I mean, 9 times out of 10 he says nay. But you can try. Like, if you want, you can give it a shot and DM me. If you think you can handle all of this,
you can't.
Then you can hit my line. But yeah, I am happy for you in this. Now you're back in the raid, back again. You're back in the ring. You're back on the rodeo. You're back on the mechanical bull. Like pony. So I'm happy for you, and like I think that things are
remember
well.
In year 12 when you rode that mechanical bull when you guys were graduating
and you got the high.
Yeah, and you got like one of the highest times, and you thought that was like a reflection of how much of a slut you've been.
What do you mean?
Because that was your slut era, and you're like, look how long I can ride the mechanical bull because all I do is ride.
No, it means that I have strong thighs, which means yes, I'm good at riding.
You have strong thighs. I have strong thighs.
This is my thing. I have insane lower body strength. People don't know this about me, but I have insane lower body strength, but upper, none. And that's why when I boulder, I like usually use my legs. I haven't bouldered in 2 weeks. I just wanted to put that out there. Just to be honest to any beautiful ABGs or LBs that be like watching this. I'm sorry, guys. I've just been really tired, but I'm going to get into it again next week, I think. I'm going to get a membership and like take it for real. Like be for real about it. Yeah. But was this a tangent on like, what was this a tangent for?
I don't know, but I feel naked.
If you got to know me, you would know that I'm a really nice person.
No way, that's what this is about. That was like 50 minutes ago.
So just give me a chance.
Okay, one more topic.
In my notes. Okay, this can be... Oh, okay.
Please don't do gay people we hate.
On the last episode, I made a reference to how I'm Fleabag, right? And how Ethan can't handle me because I'm Fleabag. And I was talking about this with Jack, my sister. And she said that the reason why people can't accept me being like Fleabag is because I'm not a white woman. And that's just the real tea. Because like y'all can see like a quirky, kitschy white girl like being a slut and fucking over everyone in her life and be like, oh, she's just like me for real. But when you see someone that looks like me do that shit, like, you can't relate. And you can, like, you will immediately, like think that, like, associate me with, like, just being an awful, terrible person compared to, like, a very complicated, complex individual, you know? So...
Wait, but how do you think people saw Fleabag?
Well, I think because, like, she's British and, like... you know, she's like essentially because like she is white, it's like her being represented in a TV show is like more palatable, or like the way that she is like more palatable. But there are a lot of negative tropes that are associated with like women of color, so it's like, you know, like when they do shit like that, they're not accepted on the same level. It's like the stereotype of like an angry like black woman, for example, right? Like people like love that stereotype and love putting it onto like black women of color, but like, you know, it's never justified in any way. So that's what Jack and I were sort of talking about. And because we are AFAB, you cannot speak on this.
No, I wasn't going to. I was literally going to say I have nothing to say because I'm not a woman.
So you should just like nod and be like, exactly.
Perhaps.
Like
you might be onto something.
You're so right.
You're getting there. You're cooking.
But yeah, I
Baby,
cooked.
you're cooking.
I cooked.
And I'm summer for 500 days of summer because I'm beautiful. I don't know. I don't even know what she's like, but I think I'm her.
No, bitch. You're fucking... You know
okay, I'm either her or I'm the priest from Fleabag, but I know I'm not allowed to be the priest from Fleabag.
You can be the priest from Fleabag, but you're not charismatic or confident enough.
He's not confident. You got confidence from him?
I would say he's a people person, for sure.
I'm as much as a people person as him. He's a main character in a movie. Of course he's going to look confident.
For calling me father like it doesn't turn you on.
That was pretty bad.
Yo, I cannot do a motherfucking accent. Don't fucking clock me. What does he say? She's like, I love you. No, she's like, I love you. And he's like, it'll pass. It'll pass.
He's not that strong of an accent.
You could be the priest from Fleabag, but I just don't think you try hard enough. Also, you're never wearing a like he wore a bunch of really cunty like priest outfits.
Of course, I'm not gonna wear that.
Where's your archival JPG Galliano? Like, where's that? Come back to me when you acquire that. Oh yeah, I made a note of like, I hope you guys don't think Ethan is like straight. Because when I was watching the podcast, I was like thinking like, why is this bro talking about crypto and stocks?
I mentioned stocks once. I never said the word crypto.
And like career goals and stuff like that. I'm like,
you literally don't get any jokes. You're so...
But I hope you guys know that, like, that we're both straight. It's actually like...
Ouch.
It's actually really hard coming out about this because, like, we've both been in the closet for 21 years. And, you know, we haven't told any of our family and friends. Like, we've just been secretly living our lives as, like, two straight cis individuals.
Yeah, no, I'm a closeted gay man.
Oh, God. Baby, the closet is glass. Not you and your fucking Esprit fucking baby tea talking about, oh, I'm a closeted gay man. Getting your motherfucking hair cut.
You never let me be what I want to be. You never let me live my life.
Getting your motherfucking hair cut in one of those fancy salons that give you champagne and all the walls are white.
No, that's not right. The one I go to is full of straight men.
Really?
Yes, it's a straight man place.
Oh, true. You didn't go through Sam, Jack, Katie and Katie's parents' spot.
No, I went once, but they didn't give me champagne.
Oh, that's how they get you with like the champagne. Like when you're getting your haircut, they
give you champagne and a shit haircut.
They give you the champagne, and then like at the end of your haircut, like they'll be like to you, oh, like, do you want to buy this like to style your hair? Do you want to buy this like for shampoo and conditioner? And then you end up spending like an extra like $150. Like it's fucked.
They don't do that to me because they know I'm stingy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you look like someone who's like rich.
The rich stay rich because they pretend they're poor.
Whoa. Holy shit, that just me. Like blew my mind.
And the poor stays poor because they pretend they're rich. I heard that. I didn't make that up.
Who told you that?
Instagram Reels. I love Instagram. I love Instagram Reels.
Oh, he on his fucking Instagram Reel doom scrolling.
No, but I'm in the good part of Instagram Reels because the old algorithm I had was like, oh, women aren't funny, and like, oh, I thought she was so beautiful, but then I saw she has her OnlyFans. That was the old one, and that was when I was like, I hate this shit. But now I'm on the part where you just see some guy that posts like 50 videos a day because he's like got, I probably like mental health problems, but like they're just like very quirky people, and it's very interesting to just stay in the loop.
It's like when TikTok started getting like popularized, and then there were like a bunch of really old people who would use it and then just make videos like of like them gardening and stuff. But that's cute. Or like drinking fizzy drink. But yeah, Instagram Reels is okay. All of mine are really
it's got
depressing.
divorced dad on it.
Yeah, divorced dad. Shout out divorced dad 83. Instagram Reels are like really depressing for me. Like I just be getting like La La Land edits, Brokeback Mountain, like sad K-drama, Reels that literally like say in bold font like you should kill yourself and no one would miss you. So I try not to use it because like it's just getting a bit much. Yeah.
No, they might be onto something. No.
Oh my God.
How do you not interpret that as a joke?
The day that I die, you are gonna feel so fucking sad. Like you have no idea.
Of course I will.
You're gonna be.
But
so
I also
fucking
think that you don't
regretful and sad.
you have not been valuing my time enough, and tomorrow I'm gonna die because I've got that booked in, and then you'll be sad as well.
Well, you're not gonna die because you're sleeping over at my house, and we're gonna hang out all day, and we're gonna make pancakes, and we're gonna go shopping and have the best time ever.
Making pancakes.
Yep. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to reference before I end this episode. The whole episode has been me referencing the last episode. Like Jesus. So in the end of the episode, when I pretended to kiss Ethan, we didn't really kiss, you guys.
No,
we didn't really fucking kiss. It was a fucking joke.
We kissed, guys. Can we do it again?
Like, did you mean we kissed like past tense or we kiss like present?
We're gonna kiss.
So when I was pretending to kiss him, I said it's like I'm kissing myself, and that was a reference to this guy I had sex with once. This will be fun, a fun way to end the show. This guy I had sex with, he was like on like all sorts of drugs. Like I think I'm assuming like ket, but I'm pretty sure he was on acid because he was like saying all this like crazy diabolical shit. Like I'm you and you're me and we're connected and like we're all one together in this life, and you know you were me in a past life and all this stuff. And I was just like saying to him, yeah, totally. But like basically I was kissing him and then he was like kissing me back, but then he started doing this thing to me where like the way he was kissing me was like with his tongue. He was going like this. He was like, I hear how it's going like, you see how it's going like side to side, like tongue stuck out, like sharp tongue, like.
Oh, we had a sharp one.
So he was kissing me like that, and then like I just started kissing him back like that because like, yeah, I was getting paid to do this. So I was like, okay. I just started kissing him back like that, and then he like looks at me and he's like, whoa, you're such a good kisser. It's like I'm kissing myself. And I was like, like, yeah, totally, dude. Like, so yeah, so that moment is like ingrained in like my memory forever. Yeah, the money he paid me is probably going towards like a couple therapy sessions. So, you know, the money's being put to good use at least. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, and after that happened, I like reference it all the time. So, you know, I'm planning on writing a book of all of my vocabulary and references so that one day it could be discovered by like alien astronauts in like the near future.
It'll be me. And
I can truly like leave my mark on this world and know that like I wasn't forgotten. And that people are gonna.
You should just slide around with no pants on, and then like it'll probably leave a mark.
And then people in like 1,000 years are gonna be speaking like me. Well, yes, that's like my dream. Also, I want to be on X Factor. Is that fucking crazy? Is that crazy that I've always wanted to be on a reality TV show?
But those like competition ones are boring.
That's
if you said Big Brother, then I'd be like, okay.
No, Big Brother is boring.
Do you know what X Factor is?
Yeah, X Factor with like Simon Cowell, you know, and his botched fucking face. I would love to suck his earlobes. But
Dude,
I want
you need help.
I want to be on Love Island. I want to be on Singles Inferno, although I could never make the cut. I want to be on Physical 100. Like, I want to be
I think the fact that you want to be on Love Island more than you want to be on Big Brother is like a big tell that you're a fucking hoe. No, I'm kidding. Okay, you can say it and you can tell all these stories, but I can't even say, oh, you're hanging out.
Well, once you start, like, actually experiencing physical intimacy with other people, then you can call me a slut.
You already call me a slut and I haven't even done that.
Then you have the evidence to produce. You can produce that evidence and you can show me and I can be like, oh, you're a slut calling me a slut, so we're both sluts and that's okay. But
I don't want to be an equal. I don't want to be like you.
But you being a man calling me a slut, like it has a certain power to it where like it's almost like you're looking down on me, even though maybe you aren't, but like shut the fuck up. Like suck some dick before you fucking come at me, bitch. I love you.
Not this time.
I don't think I look good in this hat.
I think you do.
Do you think I look okay? I don't know. I was like looking in my phone before and I was like, ew.
I think you look really like Jesus loving. Yep.
Thanks.
I said it.
Thanks so much.
I said it.
I'm going to end this. I didn't even get through all of my notes, but the other notes that I wrote were like new topics. So
we'll get back to it.
We're going to get back to it. And then the list, like we're just going to keep adding on to it. I hope you...
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, fans.
Thank you, guys.
I hope you enjoyed the second installment. I hope you enjoyed the second episode. I think an installment has to be like a completely different project.
What?
Like an installment. Like I think an installment has to be like a completely... Because this is the same project, like cocteau twinks. But if we made a second podcast, that would be a second installment.
I don't think so.
Really?
Okay, maybe you're right.
I don't know.
I don't want you to hit me.
I'm going to ask like my fine arts sneaky links and see what they say. But yeah, that's the second episode. We hope you loved it. Did you? Did you love it?
Be honest. Please. Please just tell us.
I think I'm like not in the best mood today just because my voice sounds so decrepit and miserable.
And you haven't slept.
I know. I really hope that like it's not like I hope that my joy and like good vibes and radiation are like translating.
I think I got us covered.
From here to there. So
I love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you all so much.
Yeah, we love you.
I love you.
Well, I love them more.
I don't care that much.
You were meant to say, well, I love them most.
I don't like to lie. I love you most.
Oh, God. So, what now? So that was the second episode. We hope you loved it. And if you don't, there's the door, bitch. There's the door. But yeah, I also keep commenting on the YouTube because I liked all the comments everyone left on the last one. So keep commenting on the YouTube channel. We would really love and appreciate that. Thank you, fans.
Thank you.
Why are you talking into my mic now?
Are we going to kiss?
Go brush your hair, bitch. Go brush your hair. No, it's fine. That was a Drag Race reference. It's okay, sweetie.
I don't watch that show.
Yeah, he don't watch that.
I don't watch that bleep.
Shit.
I don't watch that bleep.
He doesn't watch that.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
She's already had hers.
That's enough.
You better walk that fucking duck. Oh. Okay. I'm done with you.
Yeah, I kind of got that. Get.
Oh, I love when you like twitch like that. Like it's really sexual and like it's like turning me on.
Okay, we'll cut the cameras.
Dead ass. Okay. That's it.
I'll show you how my wiener twitches.
We'll be back next week. Okay. Love you. La love you.
I love you.
I love you. That Mitski song be like, Mom, will you wash my back? Okay, goodbye.
Wait. Morning, babe. It's gonna meet. Do you shave your pussy?